you like our videos, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff that this little chunky boy, well, this month. Oh, what a little fucking beautiful. Thank you, buddy. Alrighty, hello, welcome. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome to you specifically, and if you do enjoy, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And you are back from the pack. Then, we very much appreciate your continued support, Jamie and myself. Today, we have more of What If. My camera's doing all kinds of wonky shit right now. A weird position. There we go. We are doing What If Season 2, Episode 2 today. We're actually keeping up with it so far. 2 episodes in. We'll see if that keeps up for the remaining episodes. But Episode 2 is, what if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes? So it looks like we're getting the 1980s Avengers in this one, which should be interesting. And a continuation of the Peter Quill storyline that was started in the Star-Lord episode. Which is interesting because they bring it, they're like completely changing that storyline because it ended up with Ego coming and getting Peter when he was a fully grown adult, whereas here Kid Peter is probably going to have his full powers and just go completely batshit, so we'll have to see what happens here. I am quite curious. Maybe Ego dies, and then that just transfers all of his, like, main essence to Peter, because he's the closest, like, full blood child that he has, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Well, let's figure that out and let's see. So, without further ado, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Let us begin. New York, 1988. Oh boy. Oh wait, that's Ego's paw. Interesting.
Is that a kid?
Not just any kid, but Peter Quill.
What the heck?
Son of Earth and the stars, whose pain and loss now threatens to destroy the very world he once called home.
Huh. So,
Time.
is it gonna be that, like, Kid Peter is so much more imaginative than adult
Reality.
Peter? That he has way more power with Ego's,
It's
like,
more than a linear path.
abilities and is able to defeat
The
and kill
prison.
Ego when he learns that
Of endless possibility.
his mom's death was orchestrated by him?
Where a single choice
And it comes
can
back to
branch
Earth
out
to
into
take out his
infinite
anger?
reality. 6 months earlier, the Ravagers were dispatched to abduct Peter Quill from his homeworld.
Okay.
And chose to raise him as his own. At least that's how the story often goes. But in
Oh.
this universe, Yondu never had his change of
Shit.
heart, being
Seems about right. Oh my god, a young Kurt
You
Russell.
won't be needing these anymore, Peter.
Oh, jeez.
And with his son now at his side, he had all the power he needed to bring it to fruition.
Oh, he's using Peter as a tool.
All destroyed,
Project
consumed by a
Pegasus.
wave of cosmic radiation within 24
Oh, wait, what?
hours of his
Oh,
I
oh,
thought
wait,
my
this is
kid was a
old
pain in the
Peggy.
ass.
Tony has spunk. This kid has an
And
entire
Howard,
nuclear arsenal
okay,
coursing
cool.
through his veins, made up of the best our little planet has to offer.
You forgetting we're in the middle of a Cold War? All that "we are the world" garbage doesn't really. play
Oh,
outside of
the Cold
MTV.
War
This
Avengers.
boy has already
Interesting.
torn through mid.
Okay, who's on our roster?
There's no vegetable.
The potato chips are the vegetable.
Seriously? And you're supposed to be a scientist.
And you're supposed to like potato chips.
Oh my lord. I like how they can de-age him in animation and just use him as his voice acting. Like, that's great.
Hank, please, don't hang up.
You know, for a genius, Stark, you're pretty slow on the take.
Listen, if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. Just do one thing. Turn on the TV.
Ah, yes, easy.
Send the plane.
One step ahead of you.
Guys, joining on Ant-Man. Very good.
Hey, honey, you want to go to work with Dad?
Oh, I also they said it in New York. That's smart.
Oh, no. Used to work.
They said it in New York
Cloudy War.
so that they can tie it to the original Avengers movie, which had them team up in New York.
us in.
Foster.
Oh.
Great. Now I know it's a disaster.
Always a pleasure, Hank. What's the matter? Didn't want to spring for a sitter?
Hey,
Damn well, I don't
and
have
they got
anyone to
Lawrence
leave her
Fishburne,
with,
of
thanks
course.
to this place.
Fuck
Let's
yeah.
save the King T'Chaka of the African Kingdom of
Hey!
They don't typically involve
Hell
themselves
yeah.
in global affairs, but
Aliens?
yes. Aliens.
They just have all these actors de-aged in
Your
animation
father
so
was
that
a
they can
great
just
ally
use their
to us
voice
during the war.
performances.
I understand you even donate.
We made a shield out of it. We lost it in the Arctic, but other than that, things turned out pretty well.
Hey, how'd the commies snag an invite?
Wait, what?
Winter Soldier, the world's most deadly assassin.
What the fuck?
It's just like him, Howard.
I'd heard the rumors, but even if they're true, the man we knew is long gone, Peg. And we have bigger fish.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's exactly the same as the original timeline. Just everything's accelerated. That's pretty
New
cool.
York's a long way from the Mojave Desert.
Not in my ride.
Dr. Wendy Lawson, U.S. Air Force.
That uniform doesn't really look
But
like
wait.
Air Force.
It's not. It's Kree Star Force.
What?
Long story. I'll explain on the way.
Great, we got a Catman. Space
Oh!
Catman.
Is that the like the Supreme Intelligence or whatever the fuck her name was from the very end of Captain Marvel? Is that who they're making like the Captain Marvel of the 80s Avengers?
You would think the leader of a technological superpower that masquerades as a third world country would appreciate that.
I'm at the crash site, moving into security.
Oh yeah, she's using a jetpack. She's not flying around with powers. So yeah, that's definitely this like Supreme Kree Intelligence.
I seem to remember. Are you sure you do not want any backup? Ah, I'm great with kids.
What's the matter, kid? Something bugging you?
Oh my, wow. That was
Okay, showtime. Panther, get ready with that tranquilizer.
that was
Luring
such
him
an
to your
unwise way to
position
handle it.
now.
It's gonna take me a minute to crack it.
It's advanced even for the Kree Supreme Intelligence. That's something. I find it interesting that that he's not like completely taken over by ego though. Like he's still a bit of a kid. Oh!
Well,
Instead of fucking flying, Jesus, man.
Little help here.
Yeah, time to shrink. Don't grow, Goliath. Even though that is kind of your name.
If
Oh.
the cube in that jet blows, there won't be a planet left to save.
Oh yeah, her little jetpack's broken. And they put in the fucking Avengers
Thanks,
team
big
there.
guy.
Anytime.
Nice.
Guys. Does anyone have a plan?
So, Goliath, Ant-Man, Black Panther, Winter Soldier with his fucking grenade launcher, and
Okay, let's go.
the Kree, I'm assuming that's the Kree Supreme Intelligence. And classic Thor Lightning Blast, yeah, just like Avengers, yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
That guy. Yes.
Oh, damn.
I thought you were the dude from Van Halen.
Ah, nice.
Asgard, Soon thereafter, one by one, the armies of the Nine Realms perished at that point.
Holy shit, he did that much damage?
Earth was all that remained.
Surely if you've come
No
all this
wonder
way,
he
you
looks
must
like
have
he's
a
from the
plan in
Dark
mind.
World. I was
A
about to
celestial
say,
seedling.
what
Even
the hell?
chosen to implant it.
You can never surrender.
Is that...
And the night
Oh, that's the kid.
golden.
Oh, no.
You know it. To never surrender. To never
Oh, no.
wanna-
You brought the kid here.
Just, I know if I still had mine, I'd probably be doing the same.
Oh,
No,
damn.
You don't seem. My dad said you were an alien.
Dude, feed me a corn dog and call me Springsteen because I was born in the USA. Why else do you think I'd fly 10,000 light years to get here? In
Aw.
a ship, by the way, with no tape deck. I'm just trying to get home.
Aw, damn.
Security breach.
Ah, she
Where am I
broke him
parked?
out, of course.
And where's Hope? And where's my key card?
Okay, come on. You shrunk his kid. Wow.
Mile out.
Are
This should
you
get to the
crazy,
room.
kid?
Here, I want you to have this.
What? No way. This was your mom's.
Home? Like his home world?
No, like Missouri. You guys are making a mistake. Peter's not behind all this. It's his dad.
Oh boy.
It's like a weird-
Yeah, great. Blame the absentee father. I get that enough from my own son.
Sweetie, we really need to find He said anything more specific about where he might be headed.
This is taking too long.
Oof.
I will find the boy and it's to Asgardian justice.
Which entails what?
Damn, dude.
Eternal flagellation, impalement, some light maiming, you know, standard stuff.
We can't just let
Oh
you
my
take him.
lord.
He's a threat even without the seedling.
Well, what do you know? He speaks.
And who would have thought?
Oh.
He's advocating murder.
It's a bit on the nose, if you ask me.
All true.
Nevertheless, is that not what we're here to ensure?
That's right. You're here to do the right thing.
Ooh.
Peter deserves our help as much as anyone. You want me to tell you where he went?
The only
I
one
want you to
advocating
promise
for
me you'll
not
help
killing
me.
him is the
I
child.
know that's what Mom.
Why can't I connect with my son?
Oh, he's trying to speak with him. What the fuck?
Was compromised by an enemy combatant. Your force is
His computer speaks like him. Oh my god.
Well, guess that's the dad.
Oh my
Girl was
lord.
right.
What a
I'd
shot.
have that print.
One only wins a two-front war by getting out of your enemy's way.
Meaning...
If you can't fight them both, let them fight each other. Lawson, you got eyes on that kid.
Smart. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Okay. This is kinda cool.
hand over the seedling, and this will all be over.
All this meaning us? Not gonna happen. So if you've come to destroy us, you're going to be leaving here very disappointed.
I like how they have old Peggy chiming in still and everything too.
But until every part of you is me.
This guy. Oh jeez.
We will take it from you.
So I guess he has control of this planet's atmosphere and all of its molecules and everything because the seedling's been on here this long? Otherwise, I don't see how he's pulling all this shit off and it not being this planet. 'Cause that's kind of nuts. Gotta get the tanks involved on this. Oh, good lord.
Oh, I gotta go bigger.
Take him out!
Winter Soldier, do you copy?
Oh, shit.
Okay, Hank, look. I can use this gravitational control to hold him down, but
The Americans have located the target.
Хорошо. Ты готов исполнять?
Oh,
Hey there,
crap.
kid. I'm Hank, Hope's dad.
It's not me. It's him. He has this power to get inside my head.
Oh, damn. Peter really is still a victim here.
Come on, let's go.
He just keeps shrinking and growing big to like throw him off
I
guard.
thought maybe.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Stand down, soldier. I intercepted your handler's transmission.
Oh!
It's just you and me, pal.
Good call,
There is
Howard.
no me. Since we lost Hope's mom, our home hasn't felt the same either. And to be honest, neither have I. The pain, the anger, the loneliness.
Good
I know it can feel
parallel.
like you're drowning in it.
But I haven't, and you don't have to either. So long as you let the people around you
Pull you out.
You don't know me.
There's some good dialogue in this.
The friend he loved would never take that shot.
Oh, damn. Damn, yeah, this is a really good episode, man. Holy shit.
Howard, you have hostiles inbound.
Bucky.
Please.
Well, kid, what do you say?
Oh, boy.
Bucky.
Ah, you cracked him.
Lawson, did you get the kid?
Yeah, we got him.
We need him back here now.
Roger that.
Later, Captain America is still saving my ass.
That's pretty good.
We're not gonna make it.
Ah, well, Peter's gotta do his thing and beat his father.
Stop it.
Just like in Guardians. Oh, nice, he shrank the kid too. Wait, without a suit though?
I hope you're right about this.
I guess
kid.
he's like practically a god, so fucking whatever.
You're alive!
No.
Well, you seem to have fallen in with the wrong crowd. Peter, in time, though, you'll come to understand everything dies. Except us.
How could you
Kurt
say
Russell's
that?
so good
My
in this
mother.
role.
Knew if she were to live, the expansion, the reason for our existence, would never come to pass.
Guardians 2?
So I did what I had to do.
Killed my mother?
No. I get it. You're upset. But you know you don't have the power to destroy me.
You're
We'll
right.
see about that.
But you do. Will always live inside of me.
Oh,
I've always
damn.
known you'd turn out to be a disappointment. You
Actually, old man,
Wow.
my mom says I'm a Star-Lord.
Hey, nice. Come here, come here. So what? He just evaporated ego, but still has the power of a fucking god now? What?
To be honest, letting the
This
atoms
Peter's
go
living
out
a better
more
life than the
intuitive.
Peter in the main universe.
But I'm more a dog guy.
Goose, what?
Hey,
Wait, okay, I have no idea who the hell she is then.
He's in the wind. Something broke through that day in Missouri. The Winter Soldier may be out there, but I'm pretty sure Bucky
there you
Barnes
go.
is out there with him.
Many thanks to all of you for this fine victory banquet. But I am afraid I must bid thee farewell.
Come on, what about dessert? Hank burnt a pie.
But his planet still lives.
He's gonna
Universe
go
will
and
not
destroy
make
the
peace
planet.
till I have avenged
God
the
damn,
ones
dude.
we've lost.
We have sort of a team thing going on
Dude,
here.
what the
And I
fuck
suggest
is
you
that
suit up.
image?
Team.
The like golden life in the back, golden light in the background. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Wow. All right. Very interesting. Okay. That was the whole episode. Huh. 80s Avengers, eh? Huh. I'd say overall pretty good. That was very, very good. I liked that a lot. A lot of very interesting choices and a lot of big changes too. Like I didn't expect a lot of this. So it all plays out the same. From the start of the MCU timeline, the only deviation is that Ego was given Peter by Yondu. And Yondu didn't have a change of heart. Peter, being a rebellious little shit, came back home to Earth to try and have his planet not be destroyed. Which then forms the 80s Avengers. I find that as a very interesting reason. Because it makes sense. It's a large, world-shaking event, much like the Chitauri attack on New York, that gathers together all these heroes to deal with some cosmic level threat, which is Loki in the first place, but this time is Peter Quill. And then you just go ahead and kind of deal with that threat, and then from there on out, you have an Avengers team. This Avengers team, interesting. It's very interesting. They have a young Hank Pym, who's Ant-Man. But I'm assuming just after just after his little like the intro bit to the first Ant-Man movie, where he like quits because they're trying to replicate his Pym particles. I think that's probably like just shortly after that is when he would have been recruited in the episode. Is where so like roughly I think they're placing the timeline there. So you have him, you have Ben Foster, who's Goliath. And it has been given the Pym particles because Hank's on board and working with this. Which is why he can go big and everything. Then you have T'Chaka, the Black Panther from Uganda. And then on loan from Russia, the Winter Soldier, which is a pretty cool and interesting twist that I didn't really expect. I do also really like that both Howard and Peggy mentioned and realized, oh shit. Just like Steve does. They're like, oh shit, that is definitely Bucky. That is 100% Bucky. Like, what have they done to our boy? Like, I love that. That's really cool, and that they made it a plot line to like shake him out of his programming and everything. I like that a lot. But the Kree I couldn't place. It might be because I didn't watch Captain Marvel at all. But I couldn't place her. But I think that it's supposed to be the face of the Kree that the Supreme Intelligence takes the face of. Because I know the Supreme Intelligence just doesn't look like that. Like they can manifest themselves in different forms, if I remember correctly. But I can't remember specifically what the whole. And I never watched the movie, like I said, so I can't really extrapolate as to what I could have been missing. I do not know. But I do believe that overall, good episode. Pretty darn good. I did like the little team up I did like the use of Ego as the big bad, and using Peter here. Having Thor come in was a nice little surprise, and him joining the Avengers team like always. That was fun. Having Asgard and most of the realms destroyed by Ego and Peter is kind of nuts as well. But yeah, I interested in how things of that world progress later down the line, because you have that early Avengers team, right? You have Avengers 1.0. So then you have Avengers 2.0 that also gets formed, because that timeline is pretty much the exact same except for that, right? So there's no Guardians of the Galaxy, but there's an Avengers 2.0. I mean, things would be very different because a lot of the realms would be gone. There wouldn't be a Thor 2, I don't think, because the Dark Elves wouldn't really be a thing if all the realms but Earth were destroyed, so Thanos wouldn't really get the Reality Stone because it wouldn't be taken by Jane Foster at all, because she wouldn't be into that whole thing. Actually, I think she was looking into it anyway, so she just would have found it, and then Asgard would be gone, so that she just would have died immediately, and then whoops, Reality Stone. Sitting there now. Yeah, I don't know. It's always fascinates me to think about, like, the what if continued with this, like, storyline. Where would it go? How would they twist and turn? Like, there's no Winter Soldier. There's no Captain America Winter Soldier. Because Winter Soldier, Bucky, is already shut off. Like, he's already been tucked out of it by Howard, right? Which also then means Howard doesn't die. Right? He doesn't get killed by the Winter Soldier. Which then means Captain America Civil War doesn't happen. And on top of that, if Howard's around and doesn't disappear, and he's actually a somewhat decent influence in Tony's life in the later years of his life, realizing that he's a dick, because he seemed to realize it later on. Like, it just, like, get all these interesting different traits to the characters that we already know. It's very fascinating to think about. Very, very fascinating to think about. This one's so well done. And, like, it just makes you think on such a grand scale. The Nebula one was good, but it didn't really make you think on a grand scale. You kind of were like, oh, okay, the episode's done. And if you really, really think into things, then sure, you would, like, start, like, snowballing it. But this one immediately brings up, like, that thought, like, immediately provokes that, like, oh, this is so cool. It makes you want to watch and learn more about this timeline and this reality. Whereas the Nebula one's still good, you still want to know about the reality and everything, but it doesn't, like, immediately draw you in and invite you. It just kind of, ends with, Nebula saved the day, Xander's good. It leaves you with a couple of questions, but it doesn't leave you with such big, broad, sweeping questions across the entire timeline of the MCU, right? And how many changes that it affects, like, and how many that it affects, and, like, everything like that, right? There's a lot of things to think about in that case, so yeah, I really enjoyed this one. This was a very, very good one. I'm very excited to see where the quality goes from here, so that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Till then, adios.